went to go pick up Dylan. Anyhow, I only have an hour because I have an appointment. I have a 3 o'clock private. Um, I didn't think Avery was going to go right back to sleep. She fell asleep in the car on the way to get Dylan. So I would have planned it better. But then when she came in, it was like she wanted to go back to sleep. So I put her in the crib. She's sleeping. So I'm going to do this and then I'll do the private at 3. Anyway, that's my plans for the day. I got to find it on here. I don't know if you guys can see me yet because it's not showing up on here for me. Let's see. Maybe it's just a little delayed. I don't know what the heck is happening here. All right, okay. It looks like I got it. Looks like I got it. All right. Okay, so welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, somebody keep an eye on the time. I have to be done by 3 o'clock. But I'll be back on tonight. The normal schedule should be resuming now. Malika, General. Well, you got nice stuff happening here. First of all, you have a wish, so put it out into the universe. You're headed towards the 10 cups being full. A betrayal is moving into the past, feeling a little bit more grounded and stable, especially around business and finances. Laying down the law, cutting through bullshit serves you well. Fire sign comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Fia, financial. Balance comes back to life. It looks like you have paying off a bill of debt or a loan makes you feel relief, and the Magician, the ability to make the ability to make new opportunities to bring in money. Wheel of Fortune. You have some good luck headed your way. You got success headed your way. Listen to your intuition, especially around finances. If something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. You do have money flowing to you and new opportunities and new ways of making money coming in. Tiffany, General. Okay, you've got the solution to a problem is in front of you. You just may not be seeing it yet. Listen to your intuition. Being at the right place at the right time brings in choices and new opportunities, especially around business. Life starts to move forward pretty quickly around business and financials. It also looks like you're no longer waiting for your ship to come in, but you're starting to make things happen around business opportunities. Negativity and pessimism moves into the past and life starts to move forward. Especially nice stuff happening around money. Goddess. Energy with TW towards me for the next 4 weeks. Energy. It's a little inconsistent. So it kind of waffles back and forth over the next couple of weeks. It's like there could be moments where you're feeling like things are very well balanced and things are very even, and then feeling like he's very stuck or like things are not moving at all. Then it feels like things are a little bit more stable and nobody's holding themselves back, but then the energy goes stagnant again. So I wouldn't expect, I would expect things to be a little kind of chaotic, like not knowing what you're going to get. Like some days good, some days not so great. Oh, thank you, Zara. Auntie Charlie, what should I do about Mr. Jones? Emotions are all over. Whenever you feel like that, right, best thing to do is to do absolutely nothing and cut your energy. So when I did a yoga teacher training with this woman, Darlene, who she was teaching us yin yoga, but she actually did the first Bikram yoga teacher training with Bikram. like she was in his first class ever. She's been teaching a really long time, and she said that one of the things that that she's learned over the years is that the best thing to do, especially when you want to react, is to just do nothing. Take some time and just do nothing. Spend some time like meditating or taking time away from the issue. Focus on something different. Like for me, what I would say is like, if you don't know whether should I stay, should I go, pull your energy back, get busy doing something completely different. Let the energy kind of dissipate, and then we'll see what happens. You know what I mean? Because once you pull your energy away and he is no longer feeling you there, that's when things usually turn around. Let's see what the cards say. Yeah, I think that you will avoid a tower moment if you just take some quiet time alone. Then communication could come in out of the blue, and you may feel like things stabilize a little bit more. I would give it a little bit of time, not do anything. Try to disconnect as best you can. Get busy doing something else, anything else, doesn't matter what. Usually, if you can do something that requires real brain power so that you can't be thinking or letting your mind wander, the better. Because, you know, you ever have that, like, conversations in your head where, you know, I'm going to tell him this, that, and the next thing. You want to cut that. Like, there should be nothing there. Like, when he's like, wonder where she's been. That's what the energy that we want. And I think that's what's going to happen if you just kind of cut your energy from him. Disconnect. Love always, general. Okay. Being guided by the divine brings you to choices, especially choices around business. A Cancer comes in that could be of significance. Intuition is spot on, so definitely pay attention to your intuition. You could be coming up with a new business opportunity or a new idea for a business that would be very successful. Growth and transformation is coming in towards your life. And disappointment is moving into the past. Salad bar. AA said that he fell asleep yesterday, too. Is he messing with other girls? Is he messing with other girls? Yeah, I don't think, yeah. If you guys are not in a committed relationship, then he's not really doing anything wrong other than he's not telling you the truth. He's not lying. He's just not telling you. I think that there are other girls around him, yeah. But I don't know what your relationship is. If you're not in a committed relationship, well, then he can see other people until you've, you know, discussed whether or not you guys are going to be in a committed relationship. Yeah. Especially if he keeps giving you the same old bogus excuse, you know, unless he's got narcolepsy or whatever you call it. I mean, you can't fall asleep every time. Yeah, I don't believe that. Koala, what's coming towards me in love in the next 6 months? Okay, if you're not with anybody right now, you have a Sagittarius coming in. You also have a Cancer coming in. Listen to your intuition. If you are with someone right now, have patience with your current relationship because things will be moving forward. Listen to your intuition. Now, anxiety around love is moving into the past, regardless of whatever your situation is. Starting a new journey on the horizon, regardless of whether or not you're with someone or not. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain and prepared for it. So I'm going to say Cancer or Sagittarius are possible connections. If you're already with someone, have patience with your current relationship. Things are moving forward. TVET, general. Okay, you've got success coming in around possibly starting a new business, a side business, or a side hustle sort of a thing. Looks like you may have stable business contacts or stable customers in the, you know, if you decide to start this side business or side thing, whatever it is. Somebody may make you an offer that's hard to turn down when it comes to a business or job opportunity. That may be different than the first thing. It could be two different things. It also looks like you have a fire sign coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You've got a soulmate connection on the horizon. You're no longer feeling like you're being held back. Negativity is moving into the past. And so is heartbreak and disappointment. Things look like they're improving. Elizabeth, what's going to happen with me in K, and what does he want? He doesn't know what he wants. Right now, he just wants to explore the connection and see where it can go. He doesn't have any idea. It does look like he puts in a lot of, it's very reciprocal. So it will be a well-balanced relationship, but I don't see a commitment coming in just yet. I don't know if it may not be that you're just not there yet. And, you know, he doesn't know what he wants. He's just exploring the option. He wants to see how things go. It looks like he's pretty perseverant, and he does think that things could move forward, and he does think that the relationship can strengthen, but I don't see a commitment here, not just yet. Listen to your intuition. Oh, and then I also have the spirit cards here, and don't forget I got the unicorn cards here. These oracle cards, now that I'm back home. I feel like I mean, I was away a week. I feel like I've been gone for like a year. Meanwhile, when I'm home, like the days just blend together. Gemini, has Jay the Virgo thought of me? Will he communicate? He does think of you, but he is, I don't see communication coming in, not yet, no. If you want to hear from him, you may have to reach out to him, because I don't see him making any connection right now. But he does think about you. Goddess, what shifts will happen for me for this retrograde? You may be leaving negativity and disappointment in the past. You may turn a corner and you may be like, hey, I'm starting a new journey. I'm no longer holding myself back. I'm not dealing with bullshit that I dealt with before. And with that, you have divine timing coming in, helping you out. If there are people, places, and things that you feel like are no longer working for you, or that you feel burdened around, you're probably going to walk away from them. And then with that, you'll have an offer that would be hard to turn down. Six of Pentacles can usually be a business thing where you're feeling better appreciated or better compensated, but it could also be in a personal relationship. Balance comes back to your life, and taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care is super important. Alessandra, how is Rico feeling about me? How is Rico feeling about me? Thinks that you're strong, independent, intelligent, compassionate, sincere, has a lot of respect for you, thinks you're attractive, ambitious, strong-willed, I would say strong-willed, and that you're a hard worker. You have a lot of potential. Cinnamon, love for June. You might be feeling undecided about which direction you want to go in June. Somebody new may come in out of the clear blue sky, and you may make a decision to move forward with new energy. It could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Now, the potentials that have been around you, you may be getting irritated with. You may feel like they're too slow, nothing is moving forward fast enough. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries comes in. You also have Capricorn that comes in. Soulmate connection comes in July. Could be with a Leo. You may have new options. Good. Have a good time. Enjoy it. Jay. I don't see it yet. Let me do Cinnamon. What's coming for me in the next 3 months generally? Should have choices. There's like choices coming in around career or current job. Maybe changing jobs, updating your jobs, adding a job. Could be you're no longer holding yourself back. You're moving on to greener pastures, taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Finding yourself at the right place at the right time. Growth and transformation is coming to you as a person over the next couple of months. Somebody comes in out of the blue when you least expect it that may be significant. They could be a Capricorn. And I think that you may be adding another business or another job. Maybe it's a side gig of some kind that's bringing in extra money over the next couple of months. Cinnamon, how will my home search go this summer? Will I get the place soon? You should find a place this summer, and I think you move in early, early fall. Simran, I don't see it yet. Let me do J. How's the hard to read girl feel towards me currently? Like, she's so curious. Like, she wants to know, like, what's going on with you, what your deal is, but yet she's just not saying anything. It's like she's got boundaries with herself. Like, she just doesn't want to put herself out there. And she's waiting for you to, like, she's hoping that she's got a lot of respect for you. Thinks that you're a hard worker. Thinks that you're either stable, hardworking, you have a lot of potential, but she is dying to know more about you. And she just, I don't know, you guys haven't spoken yet because she's like hell-bent on you speaking to her first. And you may have another one of those nights where she keeps putting herself in your way. Simran, general for the next 2 weeks. General for the next 2 weeks. You could be starting a new journey that brings you right to the top of the mountain around a business, with a business endeavor. There could be a Libra and a Capricorn that come in around you that may be of significance. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. Looks like you're stepping into your own strength. You may be laying down the law and cutting up. You may not be dealing with any bullshit. Somebody tries to lie to you or pull a fast one, you just might not stand for it. You also have a little adventure coming in or doing something out of the ordinary. Mel, it's the quickest way to get out of things is to say that, oh, yeah, that's a lie, yeah. Yeah. Especially when you know, like, when you know the patterns of someone, like if you know somebody is like an early riser and then like it's like 12 o'clock and you haven't heard from them, they're like, I was sleeping. You're like, no, you aren't. No, you aren't, because you haven't slept past 6 o'clock in the morning since you were probably born. Hannah, general. You've got good luck coming in. You have a wish, put it out into the universe, and you're going to have some choices here. It also looks like you're feeling a little bit more ambitious. You got a soulmate connection coming in if you're not with anyone right now. If you are with someone right now, current relationship looks pretty passionate. Not with anyone, passionate relationship begins. Possibly with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Feeling a little bit better compensated at work, maybe a little bit better respected. And you may also be feeling a little bit more ambitious, work, school, business, whatever you do all day. It also looks like you're no longer feeling so weighed down by the weight of the world, but feeling a little bit more like lighter energy is around you. Coco, love. Got passion coming in here. If you're not with anyone right now, you've got passion coming in with an Aries and a Capricorn. They could be possibles if you're not with anyone right now. There may be somebody in your world right now that is either interested in you or is the love connection, but you just haven't made the connection yet, like somebody who is a familiar face. You may feel like when it comes to love, hey, I put in a whole lot of hard work, but I didn't see much of a payoff, but I think that's going to change, and you're prepared for it to change. Things could be moving forward pretty quickly. You have other people coming in too. You have a Pisces and a Cancer, and your perseverance around love pays off. If you're not in a committed relationship right now, you could be entering one within the next, I'm going to say sometime this summer. And it could be a very well-balanced relationship. Lots of passion, lots of communication, lots of mutual respect. Listen to your intuition. Auntie, Is Mr. J messing with others sexually besides me, or is it just for sex? Okay, let's see. I think you and him have a soulmate connection. No, I don't think it's just about sex. I don't think he's with anyone right now, but if you guys aren't in a committed relationship, he sort of has the right to do that. I would ask him, and I would, if you want to know like where you guys are headed, I would have that conversation. I don't see him with anyone else right now, but the thing is that if you're in a relationship with somebody that's not a commitment, you haven't had that conversation, but you're having sex with them, like they can have sex with other people and they're not really doing anything wrong because you're not in a committed relationship. It's kind of hard to get a commitment from someone when you've already been like friends with benefits or you've already had that sexual relationship, because they don't want to give a commitment, because why should I have to do the work when I'm already having sex? You know, and I don't even know if they make that connection, but that's usually what happens. That's why like those kind of friends with benefits kind of situations can be very hard to deal with. Some people don't care. I mean, I swear, I knew this girl from yoga. To her, like sex was like going for coffee. She just didn't care. You know, like she would just be like, it's no big deal. Like she felt the same way about going to the new beach. She's like, so what? I'm naked. Who cares? Meanwhile, I'm like, I mean, I'm just, I don't know. Maybe I'm a prude, but I'm not going to the new beach. No one wants to see this naked in the sun. But anyhow, so people are different, right? You know, like for me, I couldn't live like that. But she didn't care. He's married, he's not married. She didn't give a fuck. She literally didn't. I almost wish I could be more like that. But no, to answer your question, I don't think he's with anyone else. Salad. I do plan on bringing up the exclusiveness today. Maybe not commitment, but talk about only dating and messing with each other. How would he react? Okay. Well, thing is that you can't say, I'm not going to ask for a commitment, but I'm going to tell you that I don't want you to date anyone else, because that is a commitment. So if you're like, I don't know, I think that you're going to be disappointed. I think you'll be disappointed. You know, it's almost like he might say that the timing isn't right, or he may say that he's not ready for that. You could be disappointed. My fear is that he's going to say that he'll give it to you, but he's not going to really be committed to the situation, because there's heartbreak here. There's disappointment. I would have a conversation, because, and the thing is that you got to be clear on what you want. You can't say to him, I'm not asking you for a commitment, but I'm asking you not to have sex with anyone else, because that's a commitment. You don't have sex with other people when you're committed. Otherwise, you're not in a committed relationship. You can do what you want. So you need to be clear about it, because otherwise, you know, I'm not asking you for a commitment, but I'm asking you not to have sex with anyone else. Like, you know, it's like either you're committed or you're not. There is no gray area there. And I'm concerned with him, because I think he's lying to you. I think he is lying to you. And this I'm falling asleep nonsense is exactly what it is. Virgo. How does Osmar the Cancer feel about our conversation yesterday? He feels like he's put in a lot of hard work and he's overly exhausted. I don't know what you spoke about, but he feels like either you guys are not on the same page, or you're just not getting it. He's exhausted. Yeah, he's exhausted by this situation. I don't know what went on in the conversation, but it's like he feels like he has no choice. He feels like he wasn't heard, and he may be feeling a little bit disappointed. I don't know what you guys talked about, but he's like feels unprepared. I don't know. It's the impression that I'm getting from this situation is that you're really trying to cultivate a relationship with somebody who's just not interested in having the same type of relationship that you are. And no matter how many conversations you have, it's not going to change that. So I think that the best thing to do is to give him space. And like 2 days ago, you said you gave him space, but you didn't give him space if you had a conversation yesterday. Like space, like you got to cut the energy from him. And otherwise, it's just not, it doesn't seem like it's going anywhere. It seems like next Tuesday we can have another conversation and we'll be back in the same situation. There's a lot of uncertainty around this situation. Emin, I had an argument with O because I felt that he was messing with other girls, and he said that it was his brother's wife. I felt bad, but I'm still not trusting him. No, I don't trust him either. I don't trust him either. You know, there's a difference between being paranoid about something and really having intuition, right? Like if you feel that you are like paranoid every time he looks at another girl, that's different. You know, it's like, who is she? Who is this? If you're on his Facebook page looking through all of his friends and you want to know who this person is and who that person is, and maybe something's going on there, maybe something, that's paranoia. But when you have an intuitive feeling that something is going on, you're probably right. Years ago, I had this this situation that I had with this guy, Matt. I don't know if you heard me talk about him, but he was going to Trenton to do a radio show, and Sarah was going with him. And there was a burning in my stomach all night. All night. In my head, I kept saying to myself, they're just in the band. Meanwhile, the band was like, what a fucking joke. But anyway. And in my head, I kept saying, no, they're just in the band. This is no big deal. This is what people do when they work together. And even my friend, she kept saying to me, it's nothing. You know that they work together. She plays the keyboard. She played the keyboard like Avery plays the keyboard, okay? But there was a burning in my gut, and I knew that something else was going on, and I tried to talk myself out of it, and I was right. So I don't think that you're wrong. I think that there is something going on. But once again, I don't know what your relationship is with this person. I don't trust that he's telling you the whole truth, no. But like I said, if you're not in a committed relationship with him, you really can't say anything. If you are in a committed relationship, I would be cautious because I don't think he's telling you the whole truth. Virgo. Omar the Cancer's energy towards Paola the Virgo. Well, it's a little bit unstable. Three of Pentacles is in reverse. There's a little bit of disappointment here, and there's a little bit of regret around the situation. So I don't know what's gone on with you guys, but it looks like things are a little bit upside down. The energy is a little bit like, it's heavy energy. It's like feeling stuck or backed into a corner. Talia, I may have a journal for tomorrow. No longer feeling like you're holding yourself back, making decisions for your life to move forward. It also looks like you have success that comes in, hearing from somebody from the past, or running into somebody from the past you haven't seen in quite a while. You may, maybe a Virgo, could be a Virgo. Listen to your intuition. Intuition is spot on, and you might feel like you're starting a new journey and you've made it to the top of the mountain, especially around business. Like there's nice stuff happening around business and money. Gemini. Anyone coming in towards me in June with good intentions. Sagittarius does. Sagittarius comes in through divine timing. So this person could be in your world right now. You just haven't taken notice of them. And they maybe have a lot of respect for you and they could treat you really well. Sagittarius, there's also a Scorpio here, but Sagittarius comes up much stronger. Sister, T is now deleting her Facebook. Oh, Jesus. She is back home now. Does she find herself wanting to reach out? I bet you're going to hear from her. What a shit show. Can you believe this? Can you believe this? Oh, man. Yeah, I think you're going to hear from her. I do. Red. What's the connection with T meant for me? Well, there's nothing, you know, that's up to you to decide. There's nothing that is meant to be. Like someone doesn't come into your life to be your doctor. you know, or to be your, you know, best friend. There's nothing that's destined. You choose that. So if you feel like this person's not treating you well, then it's up to you to navigate the relationship. But there is nothing that, like, he's not meant to be your boss, or, you know, she's not meant to be your hairdresser. There's nothing like that. You make the choices by how you want to navigate your life and how you want to navigate the relationship based on the connection that you feel. So I can't tell you that somebody is meant, that there's a connection with somebody that's meant for anything. And I think that that's where a lot of us go wrong. I would say that there's possibility for things to move forward with this person, but you may be feeling like, hey, I put in a whole lot of hard work and didn't see much of a payoff. It does look like things could be grounded and things could move forward, but I can't tell you that this is something that's meant to be, or that anything special is meant to be. That's where people get fucked up. Really, like, you know how many times I thought, oh, this is the one. This person's coming in because, you know, I had this sign and that sign, and it happened on Tuesday, and there was a rainbow. And meanwhile, it's like the guy treated me like absolute fucking shit. But in my head, you know, something, oh, this is what this is. I've waited for this my whole life. Meanwhile, it's like I was mistreated, and not even just by men, but I mean, I had it happen with girlfriends too. So I would never say that anything is meant to be. That's up for you to decide. And if I could go back, I wouldn't have given so many people a first chance, let alone a second, third, fourth, and fifth. But anyhow. I do think things could stabilize. Things may move forward, but it's going to be your decision as to where things end up. You have to make that decision. Cards can't. Sister, I'm on this app where guys donate for women that want to have babies. They all seem to have fetishes. Is this a good route to go? The cards are only giving me a 33% chance this is a good route to go. I think that you could probably do it a different way. I don't know what you're going to have to give these people in return. You know, like if they just donate and then you have the right to the kid and they don't have any rights, okay, that's not, you know, that's fine. But I don't know if they're going to want, you know, look at that. So to me, that gets kind of complicated, because what if at some point this weird guy wants, you know, rights to his kid? I don't know. I would be very skeptical about that. I would see if you could do it through a doctor or through like a fertility place or whatever it is, like what my friend did, only because the father is, you know, has nothing. It has nothing to do with it, you know. Actually, my the doctor that delivered Avery said that her sister had that done too. She said that her sister went and had artificial insemination, I think that's what it's called. And I don't remember how it came up, but she was telling me about it. And the father has no rights. He's just made the donation and moved on. Yeah, I would be skeptical with anything like that, because if you know the guy, at some point he may want to reach out and connect. And I don't know if you're going to want that, you know? Something to think about. AS, is there still awkwardness between me and the manager? Is there still awkwardness between me and the manager? Not really, I don't think. Nah, I don't think so. Not really. One more. Advice for the day. Advice for the day. Dylan's so happy to be home. Focus on work. Focus on work brings in extra money. Let go of disappointments. We're turning the corner. If there was something recently disappointing, you're walking away from it. You're no longer holding yourself back. And don't forget, take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. He's passed out. He played hard. Played hard at the kennel. But I felt bad, like he wouldn't leave me alone when I first brought him in. Like he was trying to get in the closet with me. He went into the bath. I mean, he normally goes, but this was like, you could tell he was like right at my ass. I think he's tired now. L'Amour for tomorrow. Tomorrow looks like a pretty good day. Feeling very well respected, feeling like you're either being very well compensated, earning a lot of respect. Also looks like you may be starting a new journey, the ability to manifest new opportunities, feeling like you're stepping into your strength. Yeah, tomorrow looks like a pretty good day, especially around business. You might be very busy tomorrow. Virgo, does Osmar have romantic feelings for Brittany? Does Osmar have romantic feelings for Brittany? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. L'Amour. General. We've got feeling like life is coming back into balance. You got some good luck coming in here. You've got disappointments moving into the past. The weight of the world is melting off your shoulders. An earth sign comes in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You also may have a new little adventure on the horizon. You could be planning a trip to water, by water, or around water, taking time for rest and relaxation. Self-care serves you well. You got some money coming in with the Nine of Pentacles. And you may be feeling like, you know what, things are good. Things are good. Paula, I'll come if I send a Facebook friend request to the Cancer. Will he initiate something? Okay, let's see. Should I send a Facebook request? I think that you can send a Facebook request, but I don't think he initiates anything. I think you would have to. Yeah, I don't see all that much coming from his side. You may have to do it. Taylor, I want to know if Lance will reconcile with me. You got only a 33% chance that he reconciles with you. But if he's an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, that goes up, that's higher. I would say about a 50% chance that he's going to reconcile with you. What I would say is that you reach out to him and try to reconcile with him, because you'll have better results if you don't wait for him and you take control of the situation. You reach out to him, apologize, whatever you need to do, and try to work things out. I wouldn't wait on him because he looks like he's a little stagnant. AS, how will the eclipse in the retrograde affect me? You may be taking control of your life. You also may be feeling like, you know what, I put in a lot of hard work in certain areas of your life, and whatever it is that's not working for you, you may decide to walk away from. And it could be, you know, like, it's almost like you're not even feeling bad or looking back, but you're like, you know what, I've tried my best with this and it's not working, so I'm walking away from it, whatever it is. It looks like the truth is coming out about something. If somebody has done something betraying, or there's a secret or something, the truth will be known, and you'll feel vindicated, and maybe even feeling like good justice has come out. And I think that has to do with the eclipse, not the retrograde. Retrograde is what's going to make you walk away from things that aren't working, and especially if it's something that you've walked away from before. Like if you ended a friendship and then went back, whatever, then that's it. You're going to end it this time, and then that will be the end of it. And it could be anything, but it could be in any area of your life that you felt like I put in a lot of effort here, I didn't see a payoff. It could be with a friend, family member, it could be in a love relationship, it could be at a job, whatever it is. That's it. You're done with it. And good. Time to move forward. Peaches, can you tell me about my health? When will I be normal? And my relationship, lack of communication. Okay. Well, as far as health concerns, if you have any kind of health concerns, I would always tell you to see a doctor and get that from a doctor. As far as like when you're going to be normal, like I don't feel like any of us are normal ever. But let's see what the cards have to say. And I don't know what you mean about your health. Like, is it physical health, mental health? Because I feel like all of us, like, everybody has got something. Like for me, it's anxiety. Okay, health concerns. Your physical health looks like it's pretty good. I don't know if you have a chronic health problem that maybe you're managing, but it looks like you're feeling stable. You're feeling like you're doing what you need to be doing. Things are moving forward, and you're no longer feeling burdened by health. Now, that may be physical health. I don't know if you're talking about mental stuff. Let's take a look at mental. Me, anxiety gets fucking bad. Okay, and when it comes to mental issues, if you have any, and I feel like all of us do, looks like things are moving forward. You're feeling pretty grounded. You're feeling pretty stable. Once again, you might be making a decision to do something that either stabilizes you or works for you better. And it could be anything. It could be a medication, or it could be like a physical activity that you get a lot out of. But whatever it is, mentally, things look good. Mentally and physically. I don't know if you have a chronic illness of some type, like diabetes, asthma, something like that. But it looks like you're focused on it, you're managing it, you're feeling ambitious, and things are moving forward. So I think that health-wise you're okay, but I would always tell you, make sure that you're seeing your doctors, therapist, whoever it is that you deal with. Now let's see. My relationship, lack of communication. So you're in a committed relationship with someone and the communication sucks. All right, let's see. Well, you know what? You have a little bit of good luck coming in here around your current relationship and not feeling like you're stuck. It also looks like here communication is going to pick up. It looks like disappointments are moving into the past, and you both may be ready to work more on the relationship. It also looks like you may be walking away from the past. Now, that doesn't mean that you walk away from the relationship. But you know what happens a lot in relationships is like somebody does something. I don't know. You got drunk at my parents' house, made a fool out of yourself. And then you have a fight about it, and it moves into the past, but then it keeps coming back up. Well, what about that time that you got drunk at my parents' house? What about that's, you had the fight, you dealt with it, and then it keeps coming back, right? Now, through the years, we keep hearing about it. That doesn't serve any purpose for anything. Throwing that up, it doesn't, bringing the past into the future just replays it over and over again. So with this card, your current relationship, you could be leaving the past in the past, starting fresh, and the relationship strengthens and moves forward. There is long-term commitment around this relationship. So I'm not all that concerned with the relationship because I think that you guys are going to work it out. I think it could be a moment in time that you're having this poor communication, but I think you can get past it. But just keep in mind, that was a law of attraction thing that I learned with one of the law of attraction people I was working with. I don't remember who. But she kept saying, you can't bring the past into the future. You dealt with it. It's over. Forget about it. Pretend it didn't happen and move forward. Because if you keep taking that, whatever it was, from the past and bringing it into the future, you're just going to keep reliving it. And it was right. That was really good advice. So anyhow, I hope that helps. Jay, how am I viewed by my management and supervisors? Superiors? Supervisors, right? Whatever. At UPS. They think you're a hard worker. They think that you're intelligent. that you're a nice person. They have a lot of respect for you. You seem to have a lot of potential. They have high hopes for you. UAF, Spirit and General. Here we got the Spirit cards. Oh, my guy's over there snoring. He's so tired. Probably played his butt off. When I pull up, all the dogs from daycare are out playing. And they come running over to the car. It's so cute. This one, like, big poodle. It was one of those big, tall poodles. Came running over with his tongue out. They have a blast. And then I bought Dylan a bone, and he walks in the house, and he's prancing around. I got a new bone. He doesn't even chew it up right away. It's going to take him like a year. He'll still be walking around with it. Ace of Earth, the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents, or contacts. Page of Earth, scholarly, dependable, patient, successful, good news about financial matters. Wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. The Emperor, Archangel Michael, organization and logic, structure, discipline, and leadership. I like Archangel Michael. I like him. I like him, and Raphael's my favorite. General for the next 2 weeks. General for the next 2 weeks. Okay, you've got some good luck coming in here over the next 2 weeks. Feels like things could change for the better for you quickly, and any disappointment moves into the past. A new business or job opportunity you may be focused on. This to me is usually, I think of like a business, like something I'm doing for myself that's a side business. Money's coming in, you're feeling prepared for it, and there may be a little adventure coming in over the next 2 weeks. Could hear from a friend or run into a friend that you haven't seen in a long time. Somebody from the past may be returning. Simran, who is going to try to lie to me in the next 2 weeks? Who is going to try? Everyone lies. Everybody lies every day. There are very few people that you're going to encounter that aren't fucking lying to you. I can't really answer that because everybody lies. Like, why were you late for work? Oh, there was traffic. That's not true. You overslept. Like, everybody lies. People are going to lie to you in the next 2 weeks. Like, everybody lies. Except for me. I would be the only asshole that was honest. I overslept. Like an idiot. Okay, so here's who you have lying to you over in the next couple of weeks. You have a Sagittarius, a Virgo, an Aquarius, a Scorpio, and a Cancer, and a Capricorn. But everybody lies. Like, they lie about stupid shit. I know, I find it amazing. I mean, some people lie about things that are so outrageous. I always tell this story because to this day I can't figure out why he would tell me this story. Yoga student comes in who's older than me. Never thought he had interest in me, so I don't think he was trying to impress me. Actually, I think he used to come with his girlfriend, and I knew his wife, his ex-wife. Tells me that he's buying a car for his daughter. Okay, great. Volkswagen like mine. Wonderful. I'm glad. I'm happy for you. I don't care if you bought her a Lamborghini. I could give a fuck less. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. I don't care. Like, I don't care either way. Like, good for the kid, right? So, couple of, like, I don't know if it was a couple of months or a couple of years later. It was a while, right? He comes back in and he tells me the same story. Oh, I just went over to the VW dealer and I just picked up my daughter a car, you know. It was a black Jetta, black on the inside. It was used, but beautiful car. And I'm like, he told me this story, or the same story. So I'm like, I knew he had 2 daughters. So I was like, oh, for your younger daughter? And he was like, no, she's only 15, for my older daughter. Like, you know, you didn't just come from, like, you told me this before. So why would you make up that story and lie to me and tell me it twice? Like, people just lie. I have no idea. I have no idea. My friend says to me, my one friend who does a lot of spiritual work, she says it makes people feel better about their lives when they convince other people of things. Me, of all people, I could give a shit less if she drove a cardboard box or a scooter. Yeah, not a scooter, a skateboard. I could care less. Or if you bought her a Lamborghini, I'm not impressed by either. I don't give a shit. Money doesn't impress me, and I don't care if you don't have any money. Just not with something that I find have a lot of value. I just don't get it. Salivar, outcome for me in AA. Well, I don't think that I don't think the two of you are on the same page. I think that you may feel disappointed in what winds up happening. As far as like ultimate outcome, you know, I can't tell you that things are, I can't give you a final outcome because there is no final outcome. Like you could date somebody for 5 years and then it ends. What's the outcome? That you've ended? Or is the outcome that you were together? Like I can't give you a final outcome. It's about the journey. It's not about the destination. But I don't think that the two of you are on the same page. It looks like the relationship is out of balance. I don't know how strong this connection is. I think that you're trying to cultivate a relationship with somebody that isn't really looking to be in a committed relationship. They may be looking more for hooking up or hanging out or getting what they could get without having to do any of the real work. Because there's too much lies and bullshit that's going on around here, and you know, I don't know if that's going to change. The only way I think to make it change would be to cut your energy off from him, get busy doing something else, maybe even date someone else, and then see how he feels. But you have to really do it. You can't do it with the intentions of making somebody jealous, because that doesn't work. Carter. I don't see it yet, so let me do cinnamon. Why am I about to be confused in my love life? Because I think you have new options coming in. I think that you're no longer holding yourself back. You got some new connections coming in. And I think you may be confused. Like you may feel like, I want my love life to move forward, but I have choices. What do I do? You know, it's not easy when you may have feelings for somebody who treats you like garbage, right? And then you could have feelings for somebody that treats you better, but you sort of like this person better, right? And then there could be new energy that comes in, and you're like, you know, I don't know, this guy may be cute, but I don't really know much about him. I don't know if I want to take a chance with that. You know, it's like there could be a lot going on, but it's better to have too much going on than nothing. So enjoy it. Cinnamon unicorn cards. Great, because you know what? I feel like they're a little bit underrated. I think I'm gonna start making videos using these, like pick a pile ones with these. All right. $33, not erase, rush. Oh my God, that's not in English. Oh, the back half, the front half is in English. Not erase, rush. Transformation. Hey, where is everyone going? A great stir envelops the once serene path. As you find yourself caught up in what might be called a mad dash. Oh, what a busy day. I didn't see this coming. Here we go again, running and running and running. In your dash, in your busy day, along the way, seek peace. In the hustle and bustle of your energy, there is so much to see. And even in times of rush and worry, magic can be found. I think that's really important. And I think a lot of us go through that. Meditation. Run the great unicorn race and enjoy the marathon with laughter and delight. You feel yourself moving and rushing and kicking up dust with the best of them. You embrace the energy all around you, maintain an aura of peace and positivity. Now glance at the finish line. What's waiting for you? What is your prize? Affirmation. I seek magic in all I see. High energy days are the best. Running is such a fun and exciting activity. Walk swiftly. Okay, and then this one. Not a tiger. Not a tiger, Majesty 34. Oh, how funny. You got 33 and 34. Transformation. The path breaks into a gorgeous bamboo forest. You have never seen so many shades of green. And so it's incredible, the kingdom. You indeed encounter the king. A majestic tiger graces your presence. You're awestruck by the stripes, his mane and his paws. And this is the moment of magic and wonder. You realize that's not all. It's more than just a gorgeous bamboo forest, more than a tiger. When we believe the beautiful connection and the majestic moment, the unicorn tiger can be seen, appearing only to those who bask in the beauty and majesty of all things. The king of the unicorns is here to proclaim that you too are royalty. Meditation, allow the unicorn tiger to lead you through this majestic kingdom. And when you reach the throne, he invites you to sit down. In the kingdom of unicorns, you're invited to wear the crown. Affirmation, I am royalty. I like that. I like that. Oh majesty, oh wonder, oh beauty, oh grace, take yourself to that realm, whatever it takes. Enter into the throne room, proclaim your royal seat. Hold your head high and remember you are the king. You are the queen. I like these cards. We need more unicorn cards. Anyway, I like that. Carter, you mentioned that he started acting different because there was a third party involved with the situation. It's going to come out. He may tell you. Fool's in reverse. There's an issue around this relationship that needs to be discussed before your relationship with him can move forward. And I don't know what it is. Fool in reverse. You're going to have to discuss it with him. But it's going to come out. Looks like I wouldn't expect much to change around your relationship with him fast. And you might feel a little bit like you're overthinking things. But the solution to the problem will come to you. It may be your choice. You may decide to move on with your life. You may make a choice to move past. Fool is in reverse. You're going to find out. Fool in reverse. Something gets revealed around the situation that needs to be dealt with before your relationship with him can move forward. It doesn't have to be something terrible, but there's something going on. I would question him. I would ask him, what's going on? Something has changed. And see if you can get the answer. No sense sitting around worrying about it because that's not going to help things. But there is definitely something. There's a change in his behavior. There's a third party that's interfering. It could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. That's affecting your relationship, and you'll find out about it. He'll tell you if you ask him. I wouldn't listen to any he said, she said bullshit. I would go right to him, and I wouldn't do it through anybody because I don't trust those middlemen. Yeah, and the situation may also be it may make him feel very anxious. And it may make you feel undecided about how you feel about things. I don't know what your relationship is with him right now, but if you guys are not in a committed relationship, I mean, I don't see him in a committed relationship with anyone else, but there could be somebody else around. Mickey. I just got would it be possible to get Willow to fall for me? Will it be possible to get Willow to fall for me? Maybe, yeah. She looks like she may be either a little bit promiscuous or she may have like, different partners, you know, maybe a little promiscuous. I think that it's possible. Yeah. I don't think that she's closed off to it. She's got, yeah, I think so. Jay, it looked like something was bothering the hard-to-read girl yesterday. What was bothering her? I think that she was just moody. I think that she was overtired, felt a little bit burned out, and maybe felt a little bit underappreciated. It could have been at work, but I think it was more than just work. I think it just may have been like life in general, feeling exhausted, feeling overworked, tired, you know, like I need a vacation sort of energy. Four of Swords in reverse, like I'm not getting enough time for myself. Carter. How did he feel by me texting, asking if he's been speaking to other people when we were together? I believe he blocked me right after. Well, if you guys, see, that's the thing. If you guys were not in a committed relationship, then he can talk to other people. That's probably why he blocked you, because he felt like you don't have the right to ask him. Now, if you got, first of all, I don't suggest that people have conversations through text messaging. I would rather see it done in person. If you can't do it in person, then over the phone is better. But texting, because that's what happens. I'm not answering you and I block you. And then that's it. Now you can't reach me. It's a cowardly thing to do, but that's what people do when they feel like their back is against the wall and they don't know what to say. Felt put on the spot, felt like the timing was bad and wasn't prepared to deal with it. And now he blocked you? Yeah. I would say that to everyone. Don't do anything important through text messaging. Text messaging is great for I'll be there in 10 minutes, but it's not good communication. It's bad communication. Cinnamon, not anytime soon, but will I get married to him? I don't think so. No. I don't see marriage. What's going on here with B? He seems a little stressed out. He's got sharp energy around him. He's got the King and the Queen of Swords, and it looks like he may be thinking about walking away from something that's not working for him. Looks like he feels like he's got a long road ahead of him, and he could be very stressed out these days. I don't know what's going on. Could be stress at work. There also may be arguments at work. He may be thinking about starting a new journey. Sister, I don't know if she's home. Is she? I don't think she's home yet, but I think she's going to end up coming home. Julie, to start Bedford this coming Monday. If I ask to start 2 weeks from Monday, will they be okay with it? I just want to ask, will they be okay with it? I think they'll be okay with it, yeah. Mickey, is it possible to get, oh, I did that one. Marie, will B.O. and I spend the eve of his birthday together on the 9th of June? Yes, I think you will. And what are his intentions towards me? What are his intentions towards me? His intentions are for things to move forward. Does look like things here are moving forward. Balance is coming to the situation. Let's see what happens. It does look like communication is good. You're going to be spending time together. It looks pretty decent. Emma, will I hear from Shadow again? Yes, I think you will. Emma, there was an old teacher from college. I went to some shop where I worked now recently. Will he ask me out? Okay, will the old teacher ask me out? There was an old teacher from college I went. I don't think he's going to ask you out. No, I think he looks at you like a student, and I don't know that he's looking at you as a potential love interest at this point. You might have to put in a little bit more effort or see him a couple of more times. T-Vet, love. You may be making a decision to walk away from something that no longer serves you, and with that, you're led to the right place at the right time, and things start to move forward quickly, but you're going to have choices. Damn it. You've got, I'm heading over to greener pastures, fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also have an Aquarius here. You have a Pisces here and a Virgo. Jesus. Going to have choices. You may be giving somebody up, though. You may be like, I'm not really interested in that anymore. That may be a Leo. Maria, what's Jay's problem with me? I don't think he has a problem with you. I don't know what your situation is, but it just may be slow and steady. It looks like he overthinks things. That may be his problem, not yours. He may also be feeling a little bit unprepared, and he may feel like the timing around the situation is poor and unbalanced. T-Vet General. Looks like life is moving forward with choices and decisions that may need to be made around business or work opportunities. Laying down the law, cutting through bullshit. Money comes in, pay off a bill of debt or a loan, makes you feel relief. And you've got some money flowing to you. You got money coming in. Sagittarius comes in that may be of significance. Alessandra, is Rico genuine with wanting to work things with me? No, well, it's not that he's not genuine. He's saying it now and he means it, but is he going to continue to work on things? No, he's going to go right back to the person that he was, and you're going to replay that cycle again. No, he's not. No, if I were you and you have other opportunities around you, and I think you do, I would explore your other options. Vicky, general for the rest of the week and the weekend. You got some balance coming back to life, feeling a little bit better compensated, a little bit better respected, and you could be starting a new journey out of the clear blue sky. Something spontaneous happens that's quite fun. Feeling successful either around a money or business endeavor and no longer feeling stuck. A disappointment seems to move into the past, and Aquarius comes in. You also have a Gemini around you that may be of significance, and perseverance pays off around money and finances. Serena, will working with an LW work out well for me with my spiritual development? If you have to pay this person a lot of money, I would tell you not to do it. No. I don't think you need to do that. I think that you can develop spiritually on your own. If it's free, go for it. But if this person's going to look for a large sum of money to help you develop spiritually, I wouldn't do it. No way. You don't need that. UAF general regarding new career ops. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. It comes in out of the clear blue sky. It makes you feel like you've hit all 10 cups being full, and things move forward really fast. Looks good. It may have something to do with somebody from your past. There's a wish around the situation. You could have a couple of opportunities, but something may be like almost hitting pay dirt. Myogram. Julie, my coworker, is also a beginner in hip-hop dancing. I've been dancing for years. I'm going to try to suggest practice. Oh, that's excellent. Excellent, excellent. Good, good, good. Excellent. That should go well. Prepared for divine timing to help you out. It should bring in more choices and opportunity. Excellent. Koala. Cancer's thoughts if I take actions towards him. It's going to be slow and steady wins the race, but things will move forward. I would do it. You know, I wouldn't come on too crazy strong, but, you know, you could start to cultivate a friendship that could lead somewhere. Myogram. I'm going to postulate a new job in the beginning for February. How will it go? What's the matter, Dylan? Goes well. Things move forward quickly. You're feeling stable and grounded. Things are moving forward fast. And you're stepping into your own strength. I think that'll be a good job for you. Hey, what's going on over there? What are you barking at? Let me see if he needs it. All right, hang on, hang on. Susie, went on a date with Ethan today. What does he think of me? Good. And I think he's pretty crazy about you. Looks like things could change for the better around the two of you quickly. Anxiety moves into the past. He thinks that you're kind, caring, attractive. He kind of like, I think he's pretty crazy about you. So enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Serena. Well, I did that one. Mel, he put forth a lot of effort to save other connections. Why didn't he put forth the same efforts with our connection? This is someone from the past. Well, you know, I know it comes off as if he put forward a lot of energy towards other people, but it looks like, I don't know how, like, I think he just thought that either, not so much that you deserve better than him, but that you know better than him and that you wouldn't believe him and that he was full of shit. So any of his connections from the past, I don't really know that he put in a lot of effort. He may have said it and may have come out of his mouth, but he may not have followed through. And the other women may have just stood for it and tried to hang on to something that wasn't really happening. Where I don't think that he thought that you were going to put up with his shit. Because it's like he felt like a real disaster around you. Like he thought that either you had it more together than him, that he couldn't continue to disappoint you because you weren't going to stand for it. He seems like a real mess, this one. Now he may feel like he's really stuck and held back. I think he thought that you would see through all of his bullshit. I think other people put up with a lot more crap than you did. And other people were willing to stand for bullshit. That's the thing. Like some women, they don't care. Like they just don't care. They just want to be with someone and they don't care. They don't care if the person doesn't show up, as long as they say that they're in a relationship. Meanwhile, it's not a relationship. It's just, you know, it would be like me saying, hey, I'm in a relationship with the guy down the street. No, I'm not. I'm just saying it. But there's no real foundation for a relationship with them or those other women. And if it's him telling you this, I don't even believe him. I think he may have made a lot of promises that he never kept. Zara, what can I expect from M the Aquarius? I had a dream last night that he called me and then I told him what I wanted to tell him. Well, I think that you're going to have that chance. I think that eventually he will call you and you will tell him what you have to tell him. I just don't, you know, the timing I can't swear to. It looks like it happens through divine timing. Now, the Chariot is here. Maybe it's going to be when the sun enters Cancer. And, you know, you're going to let him have it. I think that's exactly what's going to happen. I just don't think it's happened yet. And it might hit him like a ton of bricks because I don't know if he's expecting it from you. Yeah, it will. You'll have your day. It just hasn't come yet. I hate that. I hate saying that. Like, well, one day, you know, because I just feel like, yeah, well, when's the day? You know, like that. But that's like the energy comes up. Like, you're going to have your piece. You're going to be able to say your piece. And he's going to be knocked over. Fuck him. All right, I'm going to go now because I have to do a private. But I'll be back on tonight. And I'll see you guys then. Thank you all very much. Have a nice